Warning, proceed with caution. The thoughts and views these individuals have or speak on are for entertainment only. The hosts of this podcast are from the streets and for the streets. Please consume responsibly. Cuando quieras, güey.
She says that she's putting her fucking makeup on.
I'm going to be doing it the whole show. After last show, I've realized that I can multitask.
I can't.
No?
I was in the fucking zone.
That's
I can,
true.
But when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone.
Did you lower it?
No, it fell. Gotcha.
Someone's cranky.
Woo! All right. Episode 27, Pa la Calle. Dyslexic. Pa la Calle, episode 27. 27. Oh my God, I'm all over the place. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing?
I just want to know why Vinny's cranky.
You didn't nap today, did you?
What do you mean?
Did you lower it?
Thank you. Thank you, Juju.
Yeah, I was just asking.
Thank you. Because Juju usually fucking...
Oh man, let me get this shirt out of this way. There we go. Oh my God. Hey, but see, this is why I don't agree with you often, bro. Because when I do it, it's just la cagas way. You get overexcited.
Nigga doggy. Yeah.
He what? He what?
Yeah. Like, forget the problem. You agreed with me.
Get out of here. Oh,
so,
man.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm chilling.
Okay.
You know what it is? I spend all day not talking to anyone.
Oh.
And I just
And now you have this bundle of joy here.
I get used to just being quiet.
We need to get this guy a partner.
Okay.
Are we just going to kick it off like that? That's how we're starting it?
Oh, that's right, because...
I talked at work.
To who?
The person that pods me up now, Jay.
He said 3 words. I said 3 words. He said 3 words. He said, "Hey," he does a what up? All right, cool.
I don't even do that. I just give a thumbs up.
You know what our problem is that
We're
we
assholes.
laugh. No, well, that's speak for yourself. No, we're laughing because
That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Like, all you can do is just laugh at it. Because if you let yourself get stressed by it, we haven't said what it is yet, but it'll consume you.
I think we should let them in. I think these are our friends and they should know what's happening in our lives and the changes that are happening. So, Vinny, you should tell them.
I should tell them. I don't even know how to say it correctly.
There are some changes going on.
I'm not going to be too political. Over the past week, I guess at work, they let go of a lot of talents, including my co-host on the radio. And it's been weird. I feel like everyone's been on edge, right? Like at work.
Yeah, because you don't know when the axe is gonna fall. We thought it was over, and again, we laugh and we joke, but it's just like that's how I cope with stuff like that. I just laugh. So forgive me.
I feel like we're all pretty good at understanding. To be clear, like, this is part of our industry. This is not something that is like new to us, or like we're worried. I wouldn't say the word worried. It was just like a reminder. When someone passes, it's a brief reminder of like, wow, life is so short, or it's so fragile. And so when these things happen, it's kind of a reminder of like, hey, I've said it a couple times, which is Friday her, yesterday you, tomorrow me. And that's how it kind of is at work. Like, it can be any of us. It can be any day. And you just have to kind of live it up and enjoy the platform that we're given and the opportunity to live our dream, which is being on the radio and hanging out for a living. Because that's what we do. We hang out with each other and we play music and we talk to people and stuff like that for a living. And so it's a big blessing. But it's also a reminder when things like this happen that it's like, okay, it could happen to any of us.
Yeah. I mean, it happened to me during pandemic when I finally got on the radio and I had a co-host then too, and we got let go. You know?
That's right. You were with Jessica.
Yeah, and then
pandemic.
She got let go, and then like a month later, I got a letter that said I got let go 2 weeks before. Weird.
You're the kiss
Snail
of death.
mail. Maybe.
Just kidding. Tú eres el de la mala suerte.
Yeah.
No.
My bad luck. You're
No, it to
Wasn't
be
sure
honest,
your
¿cuántas personas they let go of on Friday? They let go of 3?
Two on Friday, and then 4 the week before. So 6 total, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we're a really small company, and to be clear, it's not just us. It's an industry-wide thing.
Industry-wide.
I think not even just industry, everyone in general. Like I know people who work HR for, just regular companies, and they're going through layoffs too. So I think it's just,
that's true. 'Cause
Remember
everyone's
UPS?
going through layoffs.
UPS.
Yeah, they're it's happening, and there are uncertain times, and it's for all of us. And it is kind of like a loss in the family, like a little bit. I can imagine how it feels for the other person. I spoke to my friend who got let go on Friday, and he was having a really hard time because he's like, man, I've been with this company for 20 years. This is hard for me to even wrap my head around it, So it's just kind of like, it is a loss a little bit. Imagine doing the same thing for 20 years, going to the same place, calling it home. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, gracias, ya no te ocupamos.
Yeah, it feels like, and it's one of those things where like you're not even prepped for it. Like for me, I got a phone call an hour before I was gonna go to my DJ shift, and they're like, "Hey, you're just gonna come in and just play music. We just let go of your co-host." And I was like, "Oh shit,
it's tough."
Just like that.
Yeah,
and
just like
I
that.
was like, "All right." And then I showed up, did my mix, wasn't sure if I was gonna have a job after my hour, and then had a couple conversations over the weekend, and still there for the week. So I guess I still have a job, but it was it's just weird for it just to like move like nothing happened.
Right. And you know what? I've been in this industry for 10 years. This is how it works. Okay? Yeah. Just like when I started, they made room and way for me. It's exactly what's going to happen to me. Yeah. They're going to make way and room for lo más nuevo. Either it's an AI or pre-recorded or someone else, someone younger, someone hipper, someone cheaper.
Yeah.
Entonces, it's part of the business. It's part of the industry. And I have so much love and respect for the industry because it's what I love to do. It's all I know how to do. That I know it would be tough for me. I've never got let go from anywhere. And so I know that it would be tough for me because it's like my love, it's my home, it's what I do. But I also know it enough to know que va a llegar el momento quizá, donde it's time to part ways, and I have to respect it enough. It's the circle, it's the cycle of
Well, I mean, you didn't get let go, you got moved.
I got
it was
moved.
Close. No,
because there was never no uncertainty, and they gave me a choice. So when I was at Power, I left Mega 96.3. I left. I gave my 2-week notice. They were very kind enough to let me finish my 2 weeks. I said my goodbyes to my morning show and my audience and everyone, and I probably shed a tear or two. And I did my last show, and I walked out of there with peace. That was a blessing because not a lot of people get to do that. Not a lot of people get to say goodbye to their fans or, to the station. I did. And I went to Power, and we did Power, and I was on vacation, and they called me and they said, hey, there's changes happening. The show that you're on is really not working. So you have the choice. Would you like to move to Calle? And so it was a choice. I could have stayed at Power, but I knew that it was like the Titanic. It was like a sinking ship, not Power in itself. The show that I was on, Nick wasn't there anymore. I knew that they were looking for someone else. And so it was kind of like, the right move would be jump, bitch. So it wasn't the same, because if they would have been like, hey, we're not doing the show no more, you're done, would you like this? Do you know what I mean? It was kind of like that, but it wasn't. So it's still, I never had that, how am I gonna pay for my kids' tuition? How am I gonna, like, that worry a little bit. So I'm very blessed to say that hasn't happened to me yet. Y Dios quiera, pues nunca pase, pero I am aware that it's a possibility. And I think that we should all be aware.
Yeah.
And also respect it enough. Like, I know it sounds silly, but I respect the business enough to know that un día va a llegar mi jefe que por más que me caiga bien el güey o por más que nos llevemos bien, he's gonna be like, business is business. Sometimes you're just not cutting it anymore.
Yeah.
And not that they weren't cutting it. I think it was what it was said, right? That it was like budget cuts.
Yeah, it's budget cuts. I mean, obviously, radio in general is going through a big change, and it's not dying, but it's also not as thriving as it used to be.
You know what? I've been on a podcast tour. I've been doing a couple podcasts. Yesterday we did a panel. And that's the first thing everybody asks. Like, radio's changing, or, is radio dying? What do you say to people who say radio's dying or radio's changing?
It's not dying. It's just the dynamics are changing. Like, again, it's not like this, like, back in the day, they used to just spend extravagantly because the money would be coming in. But now...
Because that's all there was.
Yeah. Now with, like, social media, Spotify, XM radio, stuff like... Or Sirius.
And even streaming
Yeah.
services.
Like, it's just... It's a lot... It's a tougher game, but still one that radio is... I still think it's at the top of the heap on there.
Do you think it's because we're in it?
No. Because I look at it too. You have to look at it from a standpoint too of like people who are younger and they don't know the radio side of anything. But at the end of the day, I feel like most people who are creating their own platforms and doing all that, they want to get picked up as a show, whether it's radio or TV. You know, like most of these people who are creating their own platforms, they want to get bought by a brand.
Yeah.
They're just doing it without the middleman. Radio for us is like we have a middleman. We have a sales team. We have people who do these things for us. Whereas on the podcast side, they don't have to deal with that. You're doing it on your own. Maybe you have an agent or something. But at the end of the day, podcast, they're just trying to be the radio, without the middleman.
Yeah.
And I see it from both ends because we're on both sides.
Right.
So everything we're learning from the radio side, it's kind of like we apply it to the podcasting side, and it's pretty much the same thing, just with our own ownership.
Yeah. And I think that that's important. Like, I'm very proud that we have this platform together and that we get to come here and do our thing. Sometimes I think I spoke about it last week where I was like, sometimes I do, like, what am I doing? Like, I just got home from work. I haven't seen my kids all day. And then I come here and hang out with my friends. Like, do I have
Sorry, kids.
like, are my priorities fucked up a little bit? Like, what am I doing?
No, again, it's because you're trying to build something that's your own.
And then I talk to myself and I'm like, Melissa, you're doing the right thing. Like, yeah, you're hanging out with the guys, and that's why it seems a little bit like it's not work or we're not doing anything, because it's so natural to us. It's so fun. But we are putting in the work, because el día de mañana, cuando pase lo que va a pasar in the entertainment industry, when our time is up, when the door it's a revolving door, gracias a Dios, we'll have our space. We'll have our platform. We'll have our things. We'll have our pa la calle callejeros, and it's nice to know that and to have a outlet, because more than anything, that's what this is. We're creatives. Vinny's creative. He's talented. Juju is too, and so we do this to fulfill, our need to be.
All I know is to talk.
Yeah.
And I can't even talk anymore, so.
Hey, jump on there. You should. Like, hey, what up, y'all?
I don't speak enough Spanish for that.
Me neither.
You get to talk here. So that's like a creative outlet, and on your social media and, all that stuff. So, this, again, I said I was on a panel, and that's what I said. Like, if this has reminded us about anything, is like, hey, you got to build.
Yeah.
You got to build for yourself. You got to make sure that you're putting in the work and that you're really using the platform that is loaned to us at this moment.
Yeah. And also, like, if you want to know if radio's dying, look at the panel. It wasn't called Latinos in Podcast. It was called Latinos in Radio.
Pórtate bien, Chucho.
No, and I say that respectfully. I say that respectfully. No. But it's just like, hey, like, people like, and then it's easy to see, like, oh, I don't listen to radio. It's like, yeah, well, there's still people that do. And it's just again, I don't think people go to radio for music now. They go for the talents that are there. And
you think people tune in for me?
No, me and the Santa Rosa.
Well, they want to hear their favorite songs mixed.
Yeah, they want to hear their favorite song replayed over and over and over.
Well, because I think
it's like a vibe thing.
That too, like, well, when it comes to DJing, yeah, like, they'll tune in for that, because it is better than just like next, and it's like you hear that intricate wordplay or the mix or the break and stuff like that. So, but like when the DJs aren't on and it's on us, I think it's on us to keep them there, because I'm not gonna say the song, but
it's definitely different.
It ain't that song.
It's definitely different. It's two different things. When you're watching a podcast, you're doing something and you want to listen to people platicar or whatever, and when you get in the car and you know, your mom's there and your kids are there, you're listening to that conversation or whatnot. That's not so niche. It's more about the city of Los Angeles or whatever. So, I mean, it's been a rough couple of days. And we just got to keep it pushing. We just got to keep it pushing and be positive about it.
And I think this is just, we could put this to life in general. Like, you just never know when your car's going to get pulled. So you just live life the best you can. Be kind. Laugh. Cry,
Live, laugh,
drink.
love. Live, laugh,
Eat.
love. But, so Vinny, you're kind of going through it, huh?
All this to say is, bro, what's wrong with you, dog?
He said because he hasn't talked to no one.
No, it's just, I don't know. I'm just chilling today.
How's that song go from Shrek? I'm all alone. I got no one to love.
Oh, yeah, but you know
gotta
what?
have friends.
Vinny's right. Because I never thought, like, when that happened, right, we all jumped on a call and we're like, puta, ¿qué está pasando, güey? Obviously, naturally, right? When something happens at work, everybody's talking about it. And I did ask him that day, how are you feeling? How are you? Are you okay? He's like, I'm okay. But I think it was just like a shock to everyone. Like, it hadn't really, like, processed. And so now that he says that, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you're right. This is his show. And it totally flipped. He was he wasn't a casualty, but he was at the scene, you know? Entonces that can also have an effect.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah. Because
there's
definitely ripples throughout everything. So, all right. Enough of that sad talk. Wish you guys the best.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna do fine. Again, I talked to my friend on Friday that got let go. He's a fucking radio legend. Es un chingón. And I was like, look, I'm gonna give you some days to cry it out a little bit, you know, to feel mad, go through the notions, and then Vinny and I are gonna come over and you're gonna hire Vinny and he's gonna help you get set up with your podcast so you can go and fucking kill it on Twitch and, you know, do some consulting for him. Kind of get him. Ya está viejo.
So more work for me.
But paid, papi, paid.
I'm down. I have time now.
Paid.
Yeah.
Hit the link below, please, for Vinny.
We're going to start a podcast called For the Streets.
For the street.
He doesn't speak Spanish. All right.
So
Awkward silence. What else is new, guys? Oh, look, you guys see my wall? I finally decorated it.
That looks good, I guess. That looks nice. Tell us a little bit about your vinyls.
The ones that are falling?
Can I give a shout out to your mom and to your sister?
Why?
Why?
What they
Why?
do?
Nothing. I saw a video of them sitting in the living room and they were watching
Oh,
the
yeah.
podcast. Un aplauso.
And baby Casey, too. She was watching it.
Hey, she got her own bed?
She got her bed today. Her dad bought her bed and my dad built it.
And your
And
sister's
she
like, triste.
loved it. It's because I honestly think me and Casey, we're like this. Like, we're just very, like, what's the word?
Free-spirited.
Not free. That and, like, self-contained. We don't
need.
need people like that. Like, I was telling you earlier, like, when I was a baby, I would cry until they put me in the crib to sleep by myself.
Really?
Yeah. And we're like my brother and sister, like, they all want to sleep in the bed with my mom and dad. No, I'd be like, oh, just leave me alone.
Is that where your issues started?
What issue?
Your attachment issues.
No, and that's why I'm the favorite, because I don't bug them.
Yeah.
No, and then that's how Casey's like, she'll have fun with you. She loves her grandma. She's stuck at the hip with her grandma. Everyone else is like, all right, I've had enough of you, so I'm gonna get down now and go do my own thing.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, so like we thought like she would have separation issues, and nope, she saw the bed, she climbed on and laid down. So we'll go home tonight. I'm gonna peek in the door and see if she's sleeping there or not.
See if she's sleeping in there.
I know my sister's gonna go through it.
6 years old and he still sleeps with me.
It's not surprising.
Yeah, that's.
What does that mean?
You baby him.
That's
a lot.
That's your baby.
That's the
So put him in a
last.
stroller, huh?
When I go to Disneyland, cause it's
Nah,
se cansa, güey.
that's your excuse.
He's a little baby.
But deep down, you're happy he's in a
sick,
stroller.
bro.
I am. This is not something I'm proud of, but my husband has been like he'll put him in his bed, and then he'll go tuck him in, read him a bedtime story. We say prayers, and he comes back into the room, and Mateo's like, I don't want to sleep here, and I'm like, vente, güey, vente. and he lays down with me. But I think it's not even that he's my baby. It's that if I could go back, look, I get emotional. To all the moms like watching this, if I could go back, I would hold Isaac one last time. I don't remember when was I don't remember when was the last time I carried him. You know, I didn't savor that moment.
It's because you don't know.
Like one day, I'm with Mateo. I do though. Like I enjoy every fucking night he sleeps with me.
But you don't know when you don't know when it's coming where he's gonna be like, Mom, I'm gonna go to bed.
But that's
now.
why I savor it. You know what I mean? With Isaac, I didn't. So like for example, Doña Rosa right now is probably watching this and she's like,
get out of here.
yeah, like your mom is probably like, when was the last time she got to lay in bed with you and read a bedtime story to you and you guys said prayers? Like yeah.
How about the prayers part?
I'm about to read a book to me part.
That's true though.
That's not that. Yeah, it's just like I don't think we were that family.
Yeah.
And again, I was a very
just sleeping with your parents or watching TV with them, Don Francisco Perez. I don't know.
Oh, we watch novelas together.
There you go. Like when was the last time that you held your mom's hand when you were crossing the street because you needed her? And now you don't need her. You're about life. You're driving. You have a whole ass life, and now you don't need her.
I'm in my 30s.
I know, and
that
it's
dude's
so
6.
sad. And one day he's gonna be 30 and he's not gonna need me anymore, and I'm just not ready for that. Oh my god.
He's gonna have you in a home, by the way.
I'm not ready for that. Like Isaac he hates me, bro.
He's a teen. He's supposed to.
I know, and it's so sad.
Hey,
he calls me bro.
Ain't that endearment now?
Hey, listen.
That's endearment now.
I understand why you want to hold on, but you also got to understand that it's fucking detrimental to this kid's growth if you do not let him go.
With who?
With Mateo.
Oh, no, he's free to go whenever he wants.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Stop.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He just doesn't want to right now.
Nah, because I feel like she gaslights him.
You're a manipulator.
Are you sure you want to sleep alone? Are you? It's dark in there. The nightlight's off. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
No, and sometimes like now we put him in his bed and he'll fall asleep. Y en la noche amanece with us, and I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that right now. And whenever he's ready to go, if anything, my husband goes. It's funny because he goes, maybe we should have a night where each kid sleeps with us.
What the?
Like.
Should I leave that in there?
No, just because we want to hold them. Like, we realize that these boys are growing up so fast. And that moment where you, like, hold
you gotta find different moments.
Go. Like, I get it. You hug your mom. And you're like, okay, hi, Mom. And then that's it. But when was the last time she, like, held you like a little baby?
When we were a baby, the appropriate time.
But I'm sure your mom, here's the thing. You don't get it. Your mom would still, I think, want to hold you that way. Like, come here. Just... let me hold you. Let me, like, my little Juju. You were yay big, and now you're yay big.
Is that a fat joke? No. I don't understand why you went there. All this to say is I got new background, guys.
Anyway, how did we get here?
Because you just started talking about my niece.
Are you good?
Oh, little baby Casey. Oh, I'm so sorry to your sister. Maya.
She's asking me if I'm good. I feel like...
I know. That was a lot, bro.
Are you good?
No, we're just talking about Casey and growing up. I mean, you just told me your sister was pregnant. Like, she was just making her nails and her little earlobes, and now she's sleeping in her own bed.
So it happens, bro. Life goes on. I think it's great because if you don't realize that life goes on, you don't appreciate the time you have. Mm-hmm. Like, look how much you want to appreciate because you know it's not going to happen. Like, what's the movie quote? That's what... I'm
going to start painting my face like a clown, you know?
What's that movie, Troy?
Clown.
Where he says the gods are jealous of us because it's not infinite. We have a certain amount of time on here with our family, with our sisters, with our brothers, with our kids, with our parents. Like, we're coming up on my grandma's third anniversary of her passing. My grandpa's been gone for 10 years. Gonna be gone for 10 years. But I still remember his voice. Why? Because I appreciate what we had. And it makes you appreciate it more. Because if you knew you were gonna have him forever.
Do you feel like you're finished? Do you feel like if you die tomorrow, you've already done everything you... Like, would you be content, or you feel like you still have more to do?
I think there's always more to do when you can do it. But, like, if I were to die tomorrow, I know that I made as my goal in life is to make one person happy, and as of right now, I'm making a bunch of people happy. So like it's just like I know that I was never short on love to my parents or my brothers and sisters. They're gonna know exactly how much I love them. My nieces are gonna know exactly how much I love them. You guys hopefully know how much I love you guys and my friends and stuff like that. So I leave it all on the table, and like that's why I just live life every day like it could be your last because you don't know.
Vinny? If you died tomorrow, do you feel like you're like content? Like you're like, I'm okay going? Or you'd be like, no, Diosito, espérame.
No, I got shit to do still. No, because I mean, I feel like I've lived a crazy ass life and I've gone through a lot. But for me, it's, how can I put it? I want to make sure everyone's taken care of. And I'm not there yet. Mm-hmm. So that's just where I'm at. But everything I've done in my life up until this point, like I'm pretty happy. I feel like I'm in a place where I'm not supposed to be statistically at all. And I've gone through so many downs and I'm still up, I think. So, yeah, I think I'd be cool. But, you know, I still got shit to do.
Yeah. No, I don't think I would be okay. Like, I feel like my life has been a lesson up until now. And I'm finally, like, I feel like I was just surviving. Mm-hmm. Like, the first 33 years of my life. Like, trying to figure it out and survive and just, like, even being happy. Like, that has been a challenge for me this last year. Like, you can be happy, Melissa. Like, it's okay. Like, I had to learn that. And I was like, no, I can't be happy because if I'm happy, then I'm content. And if I'm content, that means that I'm not working towards what I want because I like what I have, but I want more. And so like it's just been this whole, and so I feel like I'm not ready because I really genuinely feel like I've worked really hard and like my life is just kind of like I'm just starting to enjoy it. Like I'm just starting to like live.
Yeah.
So Diosito, I'm not ready for this, okay? Espérame por favor porque todavía no. Like I wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't.
I don't think no one's ever ready, but I'm not like if I were to like not wake up tomorrow, I'd be like, man, that was a pretty fun ride so far. Like, yeah, of course, I want to take care of my family, or I still like I've never been to Europe. I want to go to Europe. I want to experience things.
I've never been to Europe. It's not like I want to get married and have kids. I want to go to Europe.
No, I mean I think that's just a given that I want to get married and have kids. We have that conversation before.
Yeah.
But like like I and of course, I would hate that. My only disappointment would be that I don't have a legacy to leave behind without a kid, But, like, I'd be like, hey, you know what, though, God? Thank you, man. Because you took care of me. You took care of me way more times than I deserve, I feel like. Like, we always say we're highly favored, and things just happen to work out in our favor. Like,
amen.
Fam, I was literally a week away from quitting my job in radio. I would not be here. This would be Pala Calle with Melissa and Vinny, which I feel like much be easier for you. It's just two cameras.
No.
But no, and like yeah, like and God said no. He denied me that other job at the school district, and this happened. Because that week between before we asked me to help you out, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I do not know. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna make a living. I just can't do this anymore. And then you asked me to help you out, and look at us now.
Well, it's funny you say that because 2 weeks ago I was just talking to Melissa about the itch I was getting. I'm like, I need a change, like, because for me, I mean, I think growing up the way I grew up and not ever really having stability, like where I'm staying at, I think I was hitting that like, I need something. I need a movement. Maybe I need to quit. Maybe I need to leave. I don't know what. And then 2 days later, all these like firings happen, and it kind of like straightened me. I don't want to say straightened me out, but it like showed me. I'm like, okay, maybe I do still want to stay a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how like that whole movement happened.
Do you know what my life coach told me? Because I have the same thing you have. Not as severe as you have it, but I do have like this whole itch that I get within a time span. It's been proven to happen every 4 years. I think like if I go back and do the math, it'll be like 3 to 4 years. I get an itch and then I'm like uncomfortable. And then I'm like, I'm getting comfortable here. Let me jump ship. Let me make some crazy shift in my life that's gonna shake shit up, you know. And I've always said like, well, it's because I'm good at it and I'm, you know, the universe. My life coach said that it's a coping mechanism to not having stability in your life, and you're afraid to get comfortable somewhere or like something a lot because you're afraid they're gonna take it from you. So you would rather give it up and say, I don't like it here and I'm gonna switch, or I chose to leave, or
your choice.
because if somebody comes and takes it from you, that's gonna hurt you. And you're so used to people making these decisions for you and changing shit up when you had no control, that it's controlling you, that you want to have control in these situations because you didn't have it before.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what? So that maybe it's that itch is
That's
not
a bar.
No, that's
a
I mean,
life coach.
But that's really what it is.
Yeah. Because we make it seem like it's a good thing. Oh, this I'm not comfortable, or it's what I call it?
But it's like a double-edged sword though, because getting that comfort is what keeps people stagnant and keeps a lot of people in their pattern of life, and then they don't really live life.
But you're not like that.
No, I'm not.
That's what I told her too, right? Because again, Vinny and I are like, we're pretty similar in a lot of things, and I said that to her. I'm like, well, I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to be, and she's like, but you don't have a stagnant bone in your body. If you did, you wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. You would have been stagnant with what was given to you a long time ago. You're not a stagnant person. You always want to achieve more. You always accomplish more. But the difference is that what did she say? We glorify that toxic trait and mask it as what's the word that my grandma told me that I was too she said ambitious. She said you mask that toxic trait as ambitious, like you're trying to be ambitious, but you're not. You are ambitious.
Yeah.
But what you're doing, which is trying to push away or not enjoy your moment or where you are.
Even for me, like I'm barely gonna hit my second year on live radio.
How many times have you been like, ooh,
oh my God.
Hot in here.
After my 1 year, I was like, all right, I think I'm good.
That's crazy. I'm 10 years in. About to be 11. The same job.
and you tell us that we're like,
I'm already to the same building.
Yeah. At the end of this month, it's going to be my second year of live radio and stuff. And I mean, now I'm just like, fuck, the fact that I'm still here is crazy because I see the people that got let go, not even just this time around. A year ago, pandemic, the people who got let go and didn't come back.
Yeah.
You know, people who, I don't know, are just not there anymore. And the fact that I'm still here is insane to me. So I'm trying to find a good balance of like, okay, I'm happy with where I'm at. But at the same time, I don't know, that itch that I had was crazy. And the whole timing of everything is just,
well, I mean,
it's beyond
also,
me.
like, you guys could challenge yourselves within your job. You guys know that, right? Like,
yeah.
Like,
but
I don't know.
it's a toxic trait that's like, we're going to just throw everything off of the table and start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a toxic trait. That's a toxic trait I'm talking about. Like, why do we got to fuck all this up to build over here, you know?
But
Melissa's like, I don't know, Juju, you got to be ready, bro. This is his business. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it has been a reality check for me, though, this past month of like, my moving the houses and family members getting sick and stuff. It's like the not having control is killing me for real. So I think that's also why the itch was hitting,
because you want control of something.
Yeah
Which is crazy because then you have no control. We think we have control, but then you have no control.
Yeah.
And you just want to prove to yourself that like, I can figure it out. It's like, why do we want to keep living like that, figuring it out?
I know.
Yeah.
I think that's why I play video games. That's like the only control I have. Like,
junkie that you
are. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. You know, speaking of other crazy things we do, I gave my number to a stranger on the elevator.
Huh.
And he texted me today. Is this old man? Okay. Story time. Sorry.
No surprises.
Just wanted to say. So I think I told you guys, right? Like in our building, there's different floors, and the different floors all are for something, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like trying to be different. I'm trying to get out of my norm and do different things. And I met this guy, and his name is Isaac. He's an old man, un viejito. And he was like, hey, like, how are you? You work for the radio, right? I've ran into you in the elevator before, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you have a business card? And I was like, no, I don't have one. He's like, oh, yeah, like, I'm an attorney on the 5th floor, and I do music. Can I get your number? And I was like, okay. And I gave this man my number, and that was it, right? And then today it's like raining, and then he texts me randomly, and he goes, look at Vinny's face. Why you look at me like that?
I'm interested in the music.
So then he goes, does the rain make you depressed? It's just a random question, like no hello, whatever. And I was like, no, I actually like it. And so we started a conversation, and he goes, yeah, we should meet up for coffee. Yeah, soon, let's meet up for coffee. Anyway, all this to say, that's fucking weird, bro. Why did I give that man my number? Like, why did I do that?
Sometimes you just know. Like, I feel like you trust your gut instincts enough to know, like, okay, like, I don't know, maybe if he kills you, he kills you. And we all gotta be wrong sometime, I guess, but
Can't win them all.
can't win them all. But like, it's just like no, like, because that was during a time of like you're like what, and then this guy's like, oh, I do this. I don't know why. You think you're still trying to chase that dream of singing, huh?
Hey, you think an attorney who does music, like what?
No, because he could be like, hey, I'm an attorney for this person, and hey, they need this, or like, it's just sometimes it's just you get connected through ways that you don't even know.
But honestly, I hate that I'm a girl in this situation, because if Vinny gives a girl his number, una señora his number, and they go out for lunch, like nothing's gonna happen. Vinny's just like,
No, you never know. Girls could set up guys getting jumped. It happens all the time.
Getting jumped, Vinny.
Yes.
¿Qué te van a hacer?
I'm human too, you know.
I have a heart. No, I just thought it was weird that I fucking shared my number with this guy.
That is weird because you're not usually like that. But like I said, sometimes you trusted yourself enough. Like that gut was like, hey.
Or
sometimes it's your gut instinct because, I mean, even for me, like I help a lot of people. I help a lot of people out, but I don't help out just anybody either. Mm-hmm. You know, I do have a lot of people who like reach out and I'll give them like pointers here, pointers there. But then there's some people that I'm just like, for some reason, I just extend an extra arm or something and I'm more helpful to them. I can't explain why, but I just am.
Honestly, I did it because I feel como que I'm like really cerrada, like at times. Yeah. And I was just like, why not? Let's just try it. Like, why not? But is that me being, what was the word I told you that Vinny called me?
Naive.
Oblivious.
Yeah.
Like, is that just me being naive, thinking that this man, it's like, I've gotten into trouble like this before where a guy I thought was like, cool, he's my friend and la la la. And I got myself into like this awful situation that I don't wish upon anyone else. So it's kind of like, why am I doing this again?
Yeah. And I hate that you have to feel that way because you're a girl. And I hope if you guys do go to lunch, like invite one of us or just like, hey, this is where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
Or like if you guys want to chill at another table while I talk to this guy, that's fine. But like, and I'm sorry that you have to do stuff like that.
But why do I want to go to lunch with this man?
Because you just never know, like where things could lead. Like how many, like again, and it sucks because it's
like half of me is kind of like I don't want to go to lunch with him. There's nothing he can like for what. But then the other half of me is kind of like, why not? You never know. Like uno nunca sabe. And even then, a lo mejor es un señor and he just wants to. But then at the same time, it's like un señor that just wants to talk. Imagine like if my husband gave his number away and it was just a señora who wanted to talk, I'd be fucking pissed. So, I mean, what am I doing here exactly? I just need you guys to tell me.
It's, hey, you
I don't know the context.
You took a risk and we gotta see if it pays off.
What is he wearing? What does he look like?
He's an old
Is he tall?
Yeah, it's
like what if you talk to this guy and you're like, oh, I've been thinking of doing this or I've been exploring this.
Like an opportunity.
He's like, oh, actually, I know so and so.
Yeah.
You should. I'm gonna put you guys in touch, and that leads to you getting your.
Let me tell you guys.
Break.
I remember now that you say that why I gave this man my number. So when I started radio, right, and this is the thing about me, I treat everyone con amor y respeto. And so I ran into this man in the elevator and he was talking to me about my day and I was talking to him and it was cool. Like it was a quick conversation. Days later, that man calls me in his office and it turns out to be the PD for La Raza. And he put me on the radio. And it was just a conversation in the elevator. And it was just me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was. I didn't anything. I just talked to him. So when this man saw me in the elevator and he was like, hey, oh yeah, you work at the radio station. I work here. Let's exchange information. It was like, okay. Like some of my best gigs have been running into someone in the elevator. So I think that that's what it was. So anyway, pray for me, guys.
Again, like, whenever you go to lunch with this guy, just let us know where you're going to be at. Or like,
Well, I was kind of thinking of inviting him to the studio.
that too. So you can see that you have big friends.
What do you think, Vin? Should I invite him into the studio?
No. Do coffee. What the fuck was that?
What do you mean? I just felt like in the studio where there's people and like everyone's there. So it's kind of like a vibe. Oh, hey, come into the studio. Like we don't have to go anywhere.
I'll wear my all black attire. Like, what up, motherfucker? What up?
Okay, comment down below. Let me know if you would mind if your partner shared their number with somebody.
You think he'll mind?
Look at your face. You already know the answer.
No, but do you think he'll mind? Like, I
No,
think
he
he knows
didn't.
what you...
I told him.
Yeah, because I feel like
told
he
him.
knows what business you're in.
No, I told him when it happened that I gave, his name is Isaac, my number in the elevator. And he's like, that's weird. Like, you did that? That's weird. Because he knows me
What
also.
if it's Isaac from the future?
Ooh.
Dang.
Isaac's in the music industry and he's an attorney. And so I told him
Write that
when
one
it
for a movie. It'll be a good movie.
Yeah. Write it down.
That's it.
I was
I knew
this close. This close.
Oh my
this
gosh.
close. This close to... Hey, we're going to have to just do this.
Be careful.
So anyways, guys, my cousin was a DJ and he had a bunch of vinyls laying around, like thousands of them. And I started digging through them and I just found all these. Like this Beatles one is an original, Aaliyah original, Tupac original, Jay-Z, Star Wars, and Aerosmith original, and the rest are reprints. So that's why I changed that subject. All that to say is you should go to lunch with that guy.
I should bring him in the
studio. Sorry, bring him. Like, let's
Try to bring coffee for everyone.
Yeah.
He's
And see what his reaction is.
Yeah.
He's like, coffee.
I wanted you
everyone?
to suck my... I wanted to be your sugar daddy.
That's not what we call coffee, but I mean, I'll take some sugar.
Hey, my husband and I call it ice cream.
Yeah?
Yeah, have you ever had like a special name for it?
No, I have kids, so it's like, hey,
No, but with a girl, like even you say you want to come foot, like really?
Not like that, but hey,
Juju?
you want to come over?
For what?
Girl, if I had to tell you for what, then no. The answer is no.
Vin, have you ever had like a special name for it? Stop lying.
No need.
Can you come over? I want some cookie.
Hey, big head.
Like you've never had my husband and I say, "Do you want ice cream? You want to go get some ice cream?"
See, like that would throw me off because half the
now I
time
want
I
ice
actually
cream.
want ice cream.
Now I want ice cream.
Like, oh, car started already.
Hey, you want ice cream? Yeah. Hey, why are you naked?
And then like on the radio, right? We call it colorear.
Oh, yeah.
Like when Juju and I do a break talking about da 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 da. I'm like, oh yeah, you know when you go color.
I just go like, ah, rah, rah, rah. Ah, rah, rah, rah.
But yeah, I call it ice cream. So anyway, I won't be asking that man for ice cream, maybe coffee, which is just like random.
Damn, but I feel like that's...
Some ice cream.
Ice cream's a crazy key word to use, bro, because like, I'm pretty sure the kids will be like, yeah, hell yeah, we want ice cream.
You know what's crazier? We used it before
Yeah?
we like moved in and got together. Like, how did it even start? I don't know, but we were like, let's go get some ice cream. You want ice cream? I want ice cream. And we're like, okay.
I mean, I guess like now it's like
All over
Netflix
you.
and chill.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Real ice cream.
I was like, I don't know.
Missionary.
We're doing.
Between chocolate chip cookie dough
Real
and
cookie
mint.
dough?
Yeah, the chocolate chip cookie dough. They have cookie dough inside.
Yeah.
Or mint.
Today's
Mint.
National Mint and Chip Ice Cream Day.
You didn't bring any?
That's
I didn't.
crazy.
I didn't know you liked it.
You have one job.
I
I don't
told
like it,
you.
but it's ice cream. Ice cream is ice cream.
I love mint ice cream. I have a mint shake.
That's weird.
I don't know how I feel about
I never saw you as a kind of like mint kind of guy.
I like feeling fresh.
I don't mind mint ice cream with the chocolate chips, but if you give me the chocolate and mint from Olive Garden, I'm like, I'm good.
Oh, that thing's
That's like
fire.
the best part.
I'm good. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me.
Really?
But mint chip ice cream, I think it's just, I don't know. Maybe I had a bad experience. It's like something in the back of my head. But yeah, mint chip, huh?
What's your favorite ice cream?
Scooped strawberry or Rocky Road.
Scooped? What the fuck does that mean?
Scooped ice cream, fam.
Yeah.
You scoop ice cream. They're scooped and they're soft serve. And if it's soft serve, it's
Don't
vanilla.
tell me you don't know
You
there's
never
a
had
difference.
soft serve ice cream?
You're lying.
No one's ever gone to a machine and put a cone and just, and you have like the little
the swirls.
Oh, like the Frosty Freeze on like Pollo Loco and stuff?
Oh,
Or
I'm not
McDonald's?
privileged enough to know what
Like
that is.
McDonald's?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like
Cone.
the.
And they like
the
dip
dip
it in
cones.
like the chocolate?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
That's disgusting.
I like that vanilla, but with sprinkles on it.
What do you mean?
That ice cream.
The chocolate dip ice
The
cream?
dip cone?
This, what do you call it?
The swirl.
Disgusting.
Soft serve.
Stop.
Soft serve. It's gross.
What?
It's just vanilla ice cream. I don't understand how that's crazy. Like
How is that nasty?
It's just, it's like milk.
that is worse than me not liking the chocolates from Olive Garden.
No.
Yeah.
Like, a veces pasa.
Like
I'm offended.
A veces pasa. Have you seen El Paletero? The one that passes by and he serves like
yeah,
Those
that's
are the best ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones people look forward to.
disgusting.
I go back to the hood just to find that guy because they don't do that around my neighborhood.
Sick. I can't. It's nasty. The texture.
Hey, if he wasn't having a bad day, he is now.
I would never.
You offended my entire family.
That's
If
crazy.
they stop hitting you up, don't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Wait, you prefer that as to regular ice cream? That's not even ice cream. That's just like heavy cream and like cold.
That's literally what ice cream is, fam. What do you think ice cream is?
Ice cream is like
I want you to know that the one that they scoop
Did you
is
say
made
fruit?
the same way.
strawberries.
That
Cookies.
see,
She said
this
ice
is
cream, the first thing
fucking
she said was fruit.
Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
And this is why we can't go on trips together.
Where's my Black Dodger hat? I need this hat right now. Oh my god, that's. You gotta freeze some berries and you gotta put mango chunks and some acai and
So you like yogurt.
go to
Yeah,
hell.
I prefer yogurt, frozen yogurt, other than like ice
Same
cream.
It's almost the same
Crazy.
shit. Same
That's
swirls.
Crazy.
Same texture.
How do you serve yogurt?
How?
Yeah, when you go to Yogurtland or whatever, Menchie's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, you get the bowl, and what do you do?
I go and get the dairy-free mango flavor.
How is it served?
Yeah, but it's dairy-free. Anyway, I just don't like it.
Don't yell at me like that.
There's places, and I know exactly where they serve it. They have it at Winter Schnitzel's, right?
Yeah.
They have it at, well, they used to have it at Pollo Loco. The ice cream trucks, those.
Don't
Don't do that.
And
Dude, my Tia Grace even has
McDonald's.
one on speed dial.
She does?
Specifically with that machine.
The only
whole-
thing I
the whole
get from
family's
those guys is the hot Cheetos with cheese because they,
Because you're a paisa.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
mister, you have the Cheetos with cheese?
No surprises.
Those are good, or the Fritos.
Dang, that's
Nacho cheese,
crazy.
but I won't get the ice cream.
That's
I'm good off of it, love. Anyway, go on. Just give me the regular ice cream. I don't even know why we started talking about that thing.
Because it's strawberry. If it's
Fire.
scooped, it's strawberry Rocky Road, and then served vanilla with sprinkles. I
I
love
like
that.
Rocky Road.
I prefer
love-
dip.
You put it dipped?
Yeah.
Well, this is the last
How do you
episode
fuck up
of
ice
Pala
cream?
Calle. I want to thank you guys for rocking with us this long. And we knew it was going to be something that Melissa did that broke us up.
We
Only
didn't know
Melissa
what.
could fuck up ice cream.
Track
That's-
records suggested that she was the common denominator in this, but
Before we go,
Maybe I am the
actually-
kiss of death.
You are. Before we go, I actually want to put one of those paintings for sale. Which one are we gonna commission?
Only yours shows. by
Start
the way.
bidding. Oh, I have to move.
whatever you guys want to buy, show them all of them. Doing that now, huh?
I feel like we should commission this one.
Hey, are we gonna be like that school teacher though? We're not gonna tell them we sold it.
I told him it's in good hands. You're like, we want to sell it.
We want to sell it. I think we should start taking bids. I think this is cool. I think we should sell our art. Or do you guys want to buy Vinny's? Whatever you guys want.
So we should have everybody we have come on here paint
and then sell it.
And sell
That's
it.
how we fund the podcast.
Yeah, and then we have them sign it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but we can't tell that's a real signature.
You see?
We'll have them sign the back with like
Oh,
a nice marker or something.
Did you sign yours in the back? No, yours is signed in the front. If you guys want to commission any of these paintings, bienvenido. Mine is Brujeria Stats. Vinny's is like Positive Vibe Stats.
My mom has mine. Sorry, guys.
Mine was love.
Positive
Because
Love
Valentine's.
Vibes. Yeah, and then we're going to commission this one. We haven't asked him yet, but...
Now, hey, if you guys want to bid on those too, let us know. If you guys want to bid on a vinyl, I'm ready to sell it all.
Are you?
No, dude, this
He
is
said
an
no.
original copy of the Beatles. Like, you know how crazy that is?
Is it crazy?
An original copy. This is from like the, 70s? I have the vinyl right there. It tells you the year it was made, like the 60s.
I bet,
like
show
that.
me.
Oh, damn, I gotta find it. Now you put me on the spot like that.
It says 2010.
Made in Taiwan.
I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's right here. Where's my pick?
Wait. Do it and I'll sing. Ah. Dun, 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 dun.
Made in UK. Obviously, Abbey
Why,
Road.
they only made them there?
Abbey Road. That's where they recorded it in Abbey Road in Liverpool.
Let me see. No, don't pull it up.
Because it's not on here.
It's because you can't see because you're not wearing your glasses.
All right, there, look at copyright 1969. Careful, please. She's fragile.
Yeah, it says P 1969.
Nice.
Printed. Or pressed. Vinyl's pressed, right? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm over here. Vinyl's pressed, right?
Wow, that's awesome. Where did you get this?
No, I'm telling you, my cousins were DJs. They've been DJs for the longest time. They did vinyl before Serato, obviously.
Their DJ, the DJ cousin that supposedly I repeated a song, but I didn't.
Oh, no, that's his brother. That's the older brother.
Dang.
Hey, you held on to that one, brother. You held on to that one.
Gee.
Oh yeah, question. So for example, put a pin on your emotions. So for example, like, can they? You know how when you go to Los Callejones and they have
I
like
just feel like you're
fake,
moving around too much with that. Can we
Just put it
that down?
back. You don't have to hold it.
and they have fake. Here. Oh, you guys want to see it? Do you know how when you go to the Callejones and they have like fake CDs and it says basically the same thing. It's just like printed and stuff. How do you know this is not fake? Like there has to be a way to authenticate. Is that how you say it? Authenticate?
Yeah, the copyright, but like, you know how hard it is to fake a vinyl? Like to have that press and the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, you can't make that much good money off fake vinyl.
To do all that effort.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto vale? A ver, a mí me gusta saber cuánto vale.
It's like you don't see fake 10s or fake 5s. See fake 20s.
So yeah, not the cousin that called you out, which we never figured that out, by the way. I just let
Wait,
it,
you
I just let
never
it-
said it was a cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said
I
his
was like, yeah, my
cousin.
cousin said that she played a song already. So they're both DJs, and then the younger one, DJ Just Freddy, what up? Just shout out, buddy. He had like thousands of vinyls, like a bunch, and he had them at my aunt's house, and she had to move out. She's like, "Yo, take what you want and keep it." So I had like maybe 30 milk crates of vinyl, but I just started going through them, and a bunch of them, it's like they're more into like the 80s house, or like the you know, like the techno house stuff like that. So, but there's a couple that I came across, and I was like, so I went from like I had 1,000, maybe like 1,000 vinyls, and I whittled it down to like maybe like 100 of just stuff that I wanted to keep, and finds like this Beatles one, the Leo one, Star Wars one right here is an original print in the 70s too, and Aerosmith. I think this one's a copy. But Jay-Z original print, and then these I actually bought myself.
Okay, so on Etsy, it says rare find. Meet the Beatles, the first album by England's phenomenal pop combo, vinyl LP, and it has the number, $5,000. Let's see.
This one's Abbey Road. Want to check it out? Abbey Road, and it does have different numbers. So it might not be a first run 1969, but it could be like a second or third run.
Should we try to debunk you, huh?
Yeah, she's really hating on this.
No, I'm not. I'm actually admiring it. I've never seen that, so I'm like trying to look into
That's
it.
twice you do that about my vinyls.
What?
At the beginning, what did she say at the beginning? She's like, and then
No,
like,
no.
oh, it's okay, and then you backtrack right away.
No, I'm just trying to help you. 1,000.
She wants to sell it.
No, I don't. I just want to know, like, hey, wow, you have this, like, this is how much it's worth, right? So now
Yeah.
you know you had these cool finds, and now you know how much they're worth.
So Google Beatles Abbey Road stereo PCS
You're
7088
moving really fast right now. Okay, wait. Beatles Abbey Road. What?
stereo. That's probably a giveaway that it's a reprint because it's stereo. PCS 7088. And then it says YEX.750.
$2,000.
Yeah?
See, now you know.
Offers are being taken. I'm trying to get my family. Nah,
Do you see?
Yeah,
eBay,
this is-
on eBay, $2,000.
I am taking this
going.
home with me tonight. There will be another vinyl up there tomorrow, next week, guys. Sorry. And I also have the Beatles Revolver original print, too.
How can you tell if Abbey Road is first pressing? See, like, I'm not the only person. It says Abbey Road PCS 7088 stereo, September 26, 69. The initial covers have the green apple logo of the alignment with the text shifted to the left. The first version of the cover has green tint. Letter covers corrected this error and have apple logo aligned with the text. Oh, look. Look. Let me see. Show me. There's two different pictures. Yeah. Okay, so you have, I think, the second one.
A second run, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's still 2000.
That's awesome. That's dope. Can't wait to sell it. Just kidding. Hey, coincidence or not, your niece is Abby.
No, they're not Beatle fans like that.
But your dad
It's
is.
Abigail. He is, but I don't think he convinced my sister-in-law and my brother to name her Abby.
Name her Abby.
Abigail. Her name's Abigail.
Abigail.
Yeah, Abigail. We're not gonna do this again. But yeah, so
Looks good.
that's dope. I didn't know it was worth it. I'm not gonna
See?
sell it.
You're welcome.
What else can I sell though?
The paintings.
Yeah, it's starting at $2,000.
The closet.
He still hasn't
Dog.
gave me my dress. He already probably sold it. Where is it?
I hope it's in the closet, dog. I honestly, how much would I owe you if it's?
$80.
Oh, I got you. I'll find it.
She said the vinyl.
The vinyl.
The vinyl stays.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. Comment down below. Let us know. Oh, wait, we haven't even done our weekend roundup. Are we going to do it?
Weekend roundup.
Good. We're like at 50 minutes. Do you want to?
Like, do you think that one of these days it's just not gonna crunch, or like
I thought
again,
it was
this is the same thing.
You should just throw another one in there.
It was in my hand.
You can't say I thought it was done and then you brought it up.
No, I want to. I thought it was done, but then I was like, wait, are we done, muchachos? Are we doing weekend roundup? According to my husband, he claims that people love to hear our weekend roundup.
Hey, next episode we're gonna do a reader. Count.
That was my first time doing it.
I know. I was like, I kind of was waiting for it the whole show. I was like, damn, are we not interesting enough for you to go? Because those were flying last episode, baby.
So I was dropping bars.
Hey, you guys didn't notice how many times Vinny went.
I noticed it.
How many times did you go? What's one thing that you do a lot?
My laugh.
You laugh. Chingón. Yo no hago nada. Bueno, muchachos,
You lie.
What? What did you
You
say?
lie.
Look at, she's about to do it again.
I
She's about to do it
lie?
again. Look at, look at, look
You
at.
guys,
look
I
at, look.
Can't stop.
I called you out on it. I'm like, look.
I had to. I had it in my hand already. I asked during the weekend, like, hey guys, what am I good at? Because I'm like working on some stuff. And it was a homework assignment that they gave me to ask those people around me, like, hey, what's one thing that I'm good at? So they can help direct me in the right path. And Vinny's first answer was, you lie. What?
Me?
Mar? What are you talking about? When do I lie?
A lot of times. It makes you a good salesman.
He said,
like, not full on liars, like white lies.
Vinny, I'm a liar?
I mean, it's not your greatest talent, but it's a talent that you have.
Like what? Like, give me an example.
I can't give examples right now.
Why? Because if I see, like, I can give examples of you going, because you
because
do
that
it.
last week, man. Like, come
But
on
even
now.
then, before that,
I don't know.
then like Juju, his laugh, yeah, that's like. But I lie.
White lies. I mean, I don't want to say them out loud either, but
Why? You have to.
people are gonna hate you.
No.
But that makes you a
I
good
think
salesman.
They're lovely people.
No.
See?
The thing is like that's not a good trait. So if like that's a trait that I have, I could never. I don't have it in me.
I think that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
It all came back to me.
That was the one. That was the one.
I don't have it in me. I just don't want to be. So like you have to be able
Does
to
it make you a
tell
bad
me-
person?
Yes, to call someone a liar does make them a bad person, Vinny. You can't do that. You can't be like, oh, you're not a bad person.
I think sometimes you have to lie to be a good person.
Like what? Like what? Tell me. Shut up. I don't want that to be a trait. Kind of like I asked, what is one thing I'm good at? And they're like, forgetting birthdays.
I know who wrote you that one.
A couple people. A couple people. 3 of my best friends and a sister.
Damn, they held on to that one?
There's a lie right there. 3 best friends, fam? 3 best friends? There's a best friend.
No.
And there's really, really good friends.
Okay, Ariana, best friend. Close friend. Like, we're
Close friend or best friend?
Best friend. Like, we have, like, we talk to each other. There's no, like, it's honesty 100%. She's a best friend of mine. Okay? Ariana. Then you have Myrna. Myrna, I've known her since elementary. She's like my best friend also.
There's the best.
Wait, there can only be one?
There's only one best.
So,
No.
okay.
No, I learned. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson. I can't just have one best friend.
It's real simple. If Ariana or Myrna were both drowning in the ocean and you could only say one and you can't sacrifice yourself, who are you picking?
Choo-choo. What is your problem? Why are you doing that?
Because you said you can have more than one best friend.
So you only have one, Medic and Teddy?
It's Teddy Mora. If Medic, Brian, and all them, I love you guys. You guys too. I love you guys. And I will do as much as I can to save everyone's life, even if that means sacrificing my own. But if I can only save one, it's Teddy. And I think everyone knows that.
What's up with
and
you?
Great. Why do you keep doing that? It was a really deep moment right now. You did that, fam. And it's crazy because Medic is the only one that watches this show, so he's really gonna call me out on it.
Medic is gonna feel.
And no, Medic, me and him have been through so much. Love that guy to death. I will take a bullet for each and every one of you guys.
The fact that you picked is crazy.
If there had to be a best, yeah, there's a best.
Who's your best friend?
I don't have one.
And don't even get me started with family.
Come here.
Hey, dog.
I don't Stop. That's your way to get out of this. I see what you're doing.
No, if you could only pick one,
you're trying to get out of this.
Well,
business is business.
I thought that
All right, if you're running a business and you have to have one best friend as your partner.
I didn't know that you can only have one. I didn't know that you can only have one best friend. I consider myself to have a couple. Like, my sisters, I consider them my best friends.
Your sister's your sister.
Oh, family is family.
Yeah.
But not everybody has that.
Above Teddy is my family.
Yeah, but not everybody has that with their siblings.
If you hate your family, just say so, fam.
Right. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't.
But your sister's your sister though. Like that, she don't count.
Okay.
But you're from your friends.
Okay.
That's
I'm
selected.
just letting you into my train of thought, right? And then, like my best friend Myrna, we've been friends since elementary. Ariana,
Go and start elementary. Now, what do you got on Ariana?
Ariana has been there with like through the ups and downs of the entertainment business. She gets it. She's in the entertainment business also. She's helped me out a lot. Like I can just call her.
Well, who's the best?
The best? My husband.
Stop. Cop out.
Yeah.
A liar. In 4K.
Dude, my husband is my best friend.
Oh my god.
No,
you make me
that's
sick
different.
right now.
That's different. That he still falls
My
under family.
sisters.
That falls under family.
That's family.
Of course, you love your family more than your friends. I love my family more than I love my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Always. But
Same.
like,
Mm-hmm.
everyone knows that. Like, yo, me and Teddy are like fucking caca and calzón. Like, and that doesn't mean I love you guys any less. I just love him more.
They're just
I
the
just feel like
best.
you're not making the right choice.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Are you
That's
sure
crazy.
that that's what you want to...
Yeah,
Juju,
you know.
Juju, look at me. Are you sure that
Yeah,
that's
and-
what you're going to save? Are you sure?
And she just butthurt over not being in
no,
the
it's
Instagram
medic I'm
post.
thinking about, like, choose wisely. Like, Vinny, choose wisely.
What about
No,
me?
and again, like,
No.
I need to be clear here, guys. I love all you guys.
Sure, Dick, you
but
made a choice. We get it. No,
I know where I stand.
I think after what happened to me of having a friendship for 10 years and that ending abruptly, it really changed my view on friendship. To me, they're my best friends and I would do anything for them.
Who do you call
but-
first?
For what?
Anything. Life changing.
My husband.
We're doing this again. Fam, you can't stop bringing family into this.
But you're just saying,
you call
who
your
do I
husband
call
first.
first?
You call
Okay.
your family. You call your sister, your mom and dad. All your family knows this
Okay.
life-changing moment.
Okay.
What friend are you calling first?
It depends on what it is.
You get pregnant.
Oh, fuck.
Who do you call first?
Fuck the doctor. But guess what? My trainer, se cancela la
Stop.
machaca. That's a good
There's
question.
your
Waiting.
lie. There's
All
your
right,
lie.
guys, think about it. No. It's different. Like, for example, the commercial happened, right? That I booked this commercial was a big deal to me. I hadn't talked to my best friend all week,
Which one?
Myrna. I didn't talk to my best friend Myrna all week, right? But it was a commercial, and I knew that Ariana had a lot of experience in it. So after I told you or whoever, I text Daddy and said, "Hey, I just booked a commercial. Like, I'm nervous. Like, what do you recommend?" Or even like,
So I'm your best friend. You call me first.
You're gonna make me get extreme with this, bro, and I don't want to go there, but I will to find out this answer.
and I think it's because
You've been going in circles for 10 minutes.
I know, but it's because of what happened to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I called that one person like all the time, and I think I poured too much into that relationship that when it ended, it taught me, like, you know what? You just need to, it's family, it's your husband, it's your mom, it's your sisters, and then everybody else just gets bits and pieces depending on what it is. And that's how I've kept it.
And who gets it's the pieces first?
It depends on what it is. Haz caso, chingada madre. Sometimes you guys find out shit before anybody else. Because it's like, I want to hear what you have to say, or do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like telling you and hearing your response.
The worst way to end this show.
Sorry, medic.
Going in circles.
Sorry, medic. Just know that I would save you.
I think Medic knows I love him. He has to know I love him. The things we've been through, it would make you think that he is my favorite.
Hey, we shared too much yesterday. I'm going to end with this. Yesterday when I was at the panel, I was a little nervous. Like, I felt butterflies in my tummy, and I was like, why are you nervous? Like, what's going on? And I said, because I always say too fucking much. I always share. I always leave a place thinking,
So we don't live stream.
I always leave feeling like, shouldn't have said that. And so today
fuck?
to
What'd you
you,
spray?
I say, today, Juju, to you, I say, maybe you said too much.
No.
I'm an open book. I do not mince words. I will tell you how it is, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, go fuck yourself.
Oh, you're going to hurt his feelings. What do you mean? He matters.
He
He does.
His feelings
He absolutely,
matter.
absolutely.
He's just number
I love
two.
him. Medic, I love you.
Maybe 3. I don't know. Behind Brian.
Sheesh. Medic and Brian are like right here, you know? Nah.
His level.
No, we're not doing this.
He's
We're
right
not-
here, and I'm.
Bye, guys. We're done.
That's all. You're just not gonna say anything.
About what?
Who you picking as your best friend, fam?
We're done. The show is over.
All right, here we go. This you made me do this.
No,
You made me do this. You
Don't
made me
it.
do this.
I don't know what it is.
You made me do this.
I'm not gonna. I told you, my husband is my best friend.
You're.
And even then, fuck, fam.
Your
Sometimes
mom-
I'm like, damn, nos vamos a divorciar y luego ahí
May this
quede.
never happen. It's gonna. Mom passes away. Who you calling? Husband knows he's there with you. You all said goodbye. The family all said goodbye. What friend are you calling to say, hey,
No one.
mom's passed away.
No one.
I need you here.
No one.
Teddy called me.
I wouldn't call anyone. I would probably call Jay and say, hey, I can't make it to work.
You're a fucking a liar.
See?
A liar.
All this just to say that Melissa lies. I don't even care. I don't care who her best friend is. I'm glad she has 2 best friends. But we leave you with this. Melissa is a goddamn liar.
I love both of you the same. It depends.
And that's fucked up. You're just going to call me a liar? I'm not a liar.
I didn't even call you a liar. I just had you just came at Vinny that I had to defend my boy real quick because you got the first half. I had to close it on the second half. See,
I'm
both
not
of you guys
a
are my
li-
favorites.
I'm not a liar. I just sometimes just set shit up a certain way.
And that makes you a good salesperson.
No, I'm not a liar. Bye. Have a great day, you guys.
Peace out.
All right.
Episode
If
27.
this fucking show is called Melissa's a Liar,
It's not.
Why you always lying?